pissed off. I'm pissed off.
Okay, I've been tagged multiple times in this video, so I guess you guys are expecting me to react to this video, which I am going to react, but I guess it's late to the game because I think she's resolved that and people have moved on. But just for the sake of learning from the lessons from this lady, all you need to do when you're speaking to a banker or broker is to ask for a funding report. Okay, and the funding report before you even apply for a pre-approval will show you everything you need to know that breaks the cost down, so you don't have this, I didn't know that it was then it was like 38,000, then it was like this much. No. The funding report that you request, remember, it's called funding report, a property cost breakdown of your purchase, and I'll show it to you. Okay, so this is my version of a funding report. So I give this to a client before they apply for a pre-approval, all right, in the preliminary stages of talking to the client. So all TikTok clients that come through me, I give them a funding report before we apply. So I show them the breakdown of the cost. So everything is on the same page, full transparency. Now, this video of this lady distressed about not knowing the cost and all that stuff, I don't know what her property prices are. So for hypothetical sakes, I'm putting down that the property's worth $650,000. I don't know, all right? But she did state over here, she expected to pay $38,000, right? So to give you an example, if this funding report was created in New South Wales, you see some of the stuff is created where there's no stamp duty, right? The legal fees I input, she said, is about $1,500. There's bank fees. There's other fees that I'll usually input if there's other costs, right? There's definitely government fees, right? So therefore, with her purchase, if she's owner-occupied in, for example, New South Wales, it'll be fine. But for example, the funding report is changed to Queensland, which I get a vibe because she talked about like land transfer fee. You will see that the original funding report that had a land transfer fee, which she said no one told her about, which was originally $154, it will get changed to $2,052. And if she watched this video before applying for a pre-approval and, seeking to purchase a property and ask for a funding report, which you smart guys and girls would do right now, ask for a funding report, you would have shown all the breakdown of the costs and would have noticed that if you purchased in Queensland, there is a land transfer fee because the settings by the broker banker would have set it at this and shown all the other costs versus different states. For example, if you purchased in New South Wales, there will be no stamp duty. But in Queensland, if you purchase over $600,000, there's stamp duty costs. And there's also a land transfer fee. And she's like, I never knew about it.
I get a call from my broker. There's an issue. They've actually come back and said that they're not going to be able to loan you as much as they said.
Of course you wouldn't know about it. You never got a bloody funding report. And it's not your fault. And then she'll realize if $38,000 over here, it's not bloody enough because you need another additional $11,000, which she's complaining about and which she had to borrow from her boyfriend who had clutches at the back. So poor man on clutches, can't bloody work because he's broken his leg or whatever, had to give her an extra $11,000. Next time, peeps, to avoid what this lady has experienced through the mortgage process, which is very unfortunate because most of my clients who experience our process is very happy, leave fantastic reviews, and also gets a gift box, by the way. I'm not trying to plug my service on top of her misery, but I'm saying just ask whoever you're bloody using for a funding report, all right? Minus all that spiel, schmick, and salesmanship that brokers and bankers do to convince you to get a pre-approval of them and then use their services, just shut the fuck up. Give me the funding report so I can see the breakdown of the cost before I commit to the purchase. And always add maybe an extra 5K buffer in case the valuation gets short. You can never get a pre-approval where it's bulletproof. It's always subject to the valuation. And therefore, my last tip is when you're exchanging on the contract, like this lady had said, I don't know whether she applied it, there is always a cooling off period. So during that 10 days, if the valuation came back short due to whatever reason and you don't have enough money, pull the plug. But if you do decide to go ahead on that, well, it's kind of on you. So I don't know about her situation. I'm just saying. So thank you for tagging me in this Rosenberg. My bad pronunciation, my bad. But there are two things that will bulletproof you from your next property purchase. Ask for a funding report at a 10-day cooling off period. Peace out.